going on, Reid Nation? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel, man. So, before we get to the video, hit that like, subscribe. You guys are awesome. So, we're going to be looking at a video called Top 10 Upcoming Superhero Movies That Might Suck. I don't think any superhero movies are going to suck in the 2009 future, in my opinion. I think a lot of the superhero movies are really going to be good. Especially Shazam. Especially Shazam, Joker, Avengers 4, Endgame. That's gonna probably be the top movie of the year next year, unless they come out with something crazy. Man, I don't know. Spider-Man Far From Home could be great too. You know, those are one of those things you just don't know. But anyways, we're gonna check this out. This video got a lot of hate, 4,000 dislikes, 7.2 thousand regular likes. Just check this out, man. Ooh, this is scary.
Not every comic book inspired movie can be super. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 upcoming superhero movies that might suck. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at forthcoming comic book films that have given us cause to fear for the worst. Be it because of the studio's track record, troubled development or production, or simply because they don't seem very good on paper. These are the superhero movies that have us worried. Number 10, Shazam.
Ooh, before we get into this, when I said I don't want to see it, as in I'm so used to the C.W. Grant playing as Barry Allen as the Flash. I'm so used to that, so like seeing a new Flash, it's really weird to me. Like, it's just odd. It's kind of like when people kept getting recasted for Spider-Man. Like, you know, when you get stuck with the character and loving the character, you're like, why are you leaving? You know, why are you going? So it's like one of those things that, you know, really upsetted me. I mean, at least we know that CW Flash still exists and they're still doing the show, and he's not just getting rebooted or something like that. But I think Shazam is going to be good. It's going to be one of those first ever comedic DC movies that because we've never really had a comedic DC movie, like one of those DC movies that are just full of comedy. I mean, the closest we probably got maybe Justice League. That was funny. Like, I mean, this is gonna be top. Just saying, I think this is gonna be successful. I don't understand why this should be on the list.
Wait, for real? Say, okay, Shazam?
We have to hand it to Warner Bros. They're nothing if not tenacious. Despite repeatedly failing to find their footing with the DC Cinematic Universe, they refuse to give up. Of all their efforts though, Shazam definitely feels the oddest. Pushing back hard against the grim and gritty tone set by Zack Snyder, Shazam has an overtly kid-friendly vibe to match that candy-colored superhero outfit.
It's crazy, right?
It's directed by Zack Snyder, so why is it on the list? That's what he said.
The teaser trailer looks promising, with a zany tone reminiscent of live-action kids movies of the 80s and 90s like The Goonies and Home Alone. That being said, some worry that the basic premise will wear thin over a feature-length running time.
Oh hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
Number 9, Spawn.
Oh, they bringing back Spawn? They remaking it?
We hope this pans out, but given the quality of the original Spawn movie, we have our doubts. Academy Award winner Jamie Foxx has been cast as the lead in this long-gestating film. Add Jeremy Renner as Twitch Williams and you've got one seriously promising cast. So, why the concern? Well, it's being made on a small budget, but that's no big deal, right? The first Deadpool movie was made on a small budget too. Yeah, maybe by superhero standards.
I know, right?
Deadpool had a modest budget of $58 million. Spawn is reportedly working with just $10 million.
Just 10?
How do you do Spawn's world justice on a budget like that? The fact that Spawn's creator Todd McFarlane is directing also has us concerned, as his only other directing experience is a handful of music videos.
That's it? You're lying. Yikes. Just music videos?
Which would be kind of redundant.
Number 8, The Batman.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. I'm waiting for another solo Batman movie.
How many good guys are left? How many stayed that way?
There's arguably no upcoming film that better represents the tumult of the DC universe than this one. At first, we were getting a Ben Affleck directed film with him in the leading role. It was set to hit theaters in 2018. Now, Affleck has stepped down as director, and there's doubt and confusion as to who will wear the cowl, with rumors that the film will focus on a younger caped crusader. Director Matt Reeves seemingly took the script back to page 1 and is now promising a side of Batman from the comics that we've rarely seen on film, the world's greatest detective. Though this director's vision and track record inspire hope, we can't help but worry about the rocky development thus far, or WB messing with Reeves' vision.
What are your superpowers again? I'm rich.
Number 7, Gambit.
He was on the Wolverine
This movie is still happening? Talks of a Gambit solo film date back nearly a decade to when Taylor Kitsch played the role in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I don't know too much about him, so that would be interesting to have a movie. Like, I'd like to see his origins.
Unfortunately for fans of this card-tossing mutant, the development process has gone just about as badly as possible. Channing Tatum has been on board for years, but the studio has been through numerous directors, including Rupert Wyatt, Doug Liman, and Gore Verbinski, all of whom left over creative issues. The film has been reworked so much, we have no idea what to expect, but according to producer and writer Simon Kinberg, it has evolved into a romantic comedy. Yikes.
2 years I rotting in that hell and I never...
Number 6, The Flash.
It's really cool, you guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but full transparency, I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
Star Ezra Miller remains confident about this film, but fans, not so much. As of 2018, the year the film was originally set to be released, The Flash's standalone movie is set for a 2021 release date. Names associated with the film have included Phil Lord and Chris Miller, Seth Grahame-Smith, Greg Berlanti, Rick Famuyiwa, even Robert Zemeckis. While the film was originally called Flashpoint, that title has been called into question recently, though The Hollywood Reporter's Boris Kidd clarified that the name change doesn't necessarily mean the film won't be an adaptation of the 2011 storyline. With John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein set to direct, The Flash may finally be on track, but we're worried about how many hands have already been involved in shaping the film. Number 5, Hellboy.
If there is ever an end in this forever war, it will be because of you and your strong right hand.
To be quite frank, this is a reboot that we weren't ready for.
I don't know too much about Hellboy, so that'd be interesting
Hellboy films
to see him
rather
again.
modestly at the box office, but they were a beautiful and unique take on a truly one-of-a-kind character. Fans wanted a third film with Perlman to make it a proper trilogy. With that being said, we tried to approach this reboot with an open mind. Stranger Things' David Harbour feels like a great choice for the role, and the involvement of Hellboy creator Mike Mignola inspired hope. Unfortunately, the test screenings reportedly went very poorly. And while Harbour looks great in costume, the poster's tagline of Legendary AF has us worried about the overall tone. Number 4, Birds of Prey, and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Ooh, Harley Quinn?
What the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys.
Cool.
It's what we do.
DC films supposedly in development come and go with the seasons, but this Harley Quinn spin-off seems to have stuck. The ever-excellent Margot Robbie returns as Harley Quinn, and we're hoping that she'll really shine with some better material to work with. The addition of Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Huntress certainly inspires confidence, as does Rosie Perez as Renee Montoya. Honestly, we'd like nothing more than to see this female-led film succeed, especially if it introduces Batgirl, but we're worried about how it's been fast-tracked. Also, indie filmmakers like Kathy Yan, with only one great feature film under their belt, have failed with big-budget superhero blockbusters before. Here's hoping she can avoid Josh Trank's mistakes.
No.
Say that again?
Number
Ooh,
3,
that movie was
The
so
New
terrible.
Mutants.
Have you ever experienced
New Mutants?
anything you'd
I
consider?
think that's gonna be good. I think this looks kind of BS though. Besides maybe the Batman movie, because I don't know how that's gonna turn out.
Yes.
Credit where credit is due, greenlighting this unique film shows that 20th Century Fox is willing to take risks with their Marvel properties, deviating from the conventional superhero action-adventure film to experiment with different genres. A Marvel mutant horror film sounds really interesting on paper. The casting of young talents like Anya Taylor-Joy, Game of Thrones' Maisie Williams, and Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things made us confident that Fox believed in the project. Then, the first trailer dropped, and things went sideways. The film's release was delayed over a year, and major reshoots were ordered. We could appreciate that they wanted to up the scares, but this sort of delay does not inspire confidence.
You're being
I think he judged this at the, I feel like he's just judging it too much.
Number 2, Suicide Squad 2.
Oh, I can understand that. Suicide Squad 1 was ass.
Suicide Squad.
The news that Guardians of
like
the Galaxy director James Gunn has been tapped by Warner Bros. To write and possibly direct the
maybe it
sequel
might
to
be
Suicide
successful,
Squad
that's
was
the
welcomed
case.
by many. His dark style of humor makes him a great fit, but we've also seen Marvel directors jump ship before to disappointing results. Whereas Joss Whedon took over a mostly complete Justice League, Gunn will hopefully be able to put his own stamp on Suicide Squad 2, but does Warner Bros. Have the right producers on board to ensure that they get Gunn's best work? Number 1, Dark Phoenix.
What? Dark Phoenix is about to be so lit, bro. I don't care what nobody says. I'm ready for that movie. I love
things
the
are working
X-Men
out great
series.
for Fox's R-rated films like Deadpool and Logan, their core X-Men franchise seems to be suffering. Like the New Mutants, X-Men Dark Phoenix got significantly delayed to allow for reshoots. The film marks longtime X-Men screenwriter and producer Simon Kinberg's directorial debut. A first-time director retelling a story that he already mishandled as a writer over a decade earlier with X-Men The Last Stand? That does not inspire confidence. The first trailer for the film felt far too reminiscent of the aforementioned movie, while the returning cast from X-Men Apocalypse reminds us of the last film's shortcomings. This Phoenix risks being dead on arrival.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
Do you agree with our picks?
Hell no.
Check out.
Honestly, I could not agree with I could not agree with that. Honestly, I mean, what they were saying on the list, it was really ridiculous. I felt like they just, it made no, like, their list was kind of biased towards a lot of these movies. At least Captain Marvel wasn't on it, I can say that. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys next video post. We're Nation Route. This is one love, peace. Catch you later. Subscribe. Stay blessed. I'm out. See ya.